Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Bryce Miller. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is number 46. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. One away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Had the day off yesterday. Moved to second, dives back, and he's out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away. Back in Seattle, today's starting pitcher, Jackson Kowar. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing getting just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The pitch. In the dirt. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That's towards center. Cross on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. In there for strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Professor. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Alexi Guevara in there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. And that one almost got him. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses down and away. The count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And the batter now, Gavin Cross. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Professor rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Royals have the lead. 1-0. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. Here's the catcher to hit, number 25.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. The run scores from third. It's 2-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into right. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. Gets under it and pops it up. Number 15 has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Just missed. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. That one lifted to left. Guevara under it. And that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is number 15. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one drifts inside. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy.
And a superb diving catch. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
And that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Crawford throws to first in time. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. A.J. Pollock at the dish. First off. Offering misses the mark. Pollock, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground right side. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Dylan Moore. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Moore measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Play made. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Vinny Professor. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Two on the way. Line drive, and that's just foul. And here it comes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Alexi Guevara steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. And he takes a strike. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it
wide throw, and it gets away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third, and he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. One down. Next to hit, Edward Olivares. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And the righty deals. Squirts away a little bit, whips it to Moore. 2 away. Here's the catcher, number 25. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
At the belt and fires. And now it's filled up. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Professor on third. Cross on at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Royals strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Back in Seattle, bottom 4, Colton Wong up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That's out to center field. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yo, 1. And a foul ball. The M's hitless so far in the game. Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball. So now 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Next pitch inside. 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Falling behind 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first, and that is the third out of the. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Kyle Isbell. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. That one inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Suarez makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Kelenic settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's going to be number 46. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
The third baseman, number 8.
So 2 down. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And the 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 left for. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jarred Kelenic. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A.J. Pollock, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fly ball to right. Isbell makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. There's a strike. Kelenic leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there. That one fouled off. The pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. He's got it, and that is that. 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Professor. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Alexi Guevara. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Guevara goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today starting in left field. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Wong. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next up for the Royals, Gavin Cross. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I don't think it gets any farther than that, going from first base all the way out to left field. Tell you what, he went from the hot corner at first to kind of a hot corner in the outfield. Got to be ready to make some quick plays off the bat.
Next offering way upstairs. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2-1 now. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Penn Murphy.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Olivares in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 for 2. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Number 25 swings through it for strike 1. Out to short, Crawford. Third out. That's it. Back in Seattle, and now the first baseman, Dylan Moore. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field. Isbell puts it away for the out, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. And that's in there for strike 1. Graterol in his 4th year. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Crawford in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Wong over at first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Pitching change here, Dylan Coleman. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And the pitch. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Gets to it on to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, number 46. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Grounder might be 2. Crawford over to second, over to first, safe. So up now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Murphy checks over to first, and he's back. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Into center. Rodriguez settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied.
What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game. Just barely stayed fair. And it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Raleigh stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. In for a strike. And 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air out to center. Cross. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. Edward. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Casey Sadler.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Digging in, Vinny Professor. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And here is Alexi Guevara. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Nate Eaton.
Number 18.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now it's even up. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw. Eaton back in standing. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you...
And that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. He scores. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
One out, runner at second. Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Bounced out to short. Crawford slings it across, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And a home. Scott Service brings on a pinch hitter, Ty France.
Number 23. John Morant.
Now into the ball game on defense, Corey Lee. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, number 31. He's the new third baseman. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike. That misses, and that's ball one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And now it's going to be Dylan Moore in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Going to count 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lee brings it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Colton Wong now at the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. In there for strike one.
Number 54.
Right through there for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitch. On the mound, Justin Topa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Back to the mound. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And now number 15. And the first offering is not close. Topa, the tall righty, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Isbell around second, headed for third. Crawford with a relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put them up by 2. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Number 46 will hit next. There's a strike.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Right-handed reliever. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Here's Corey Lee.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. 1-2. A little roller up along first to Crawford for one. How about that double play? Nate Eaton digs in now. Strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground, right side. Wong whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. KC gets one on. And welcome back. And now, J.P. Crawford. And that one wrapped foul. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And it gets by him. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. New pitcher now, Scott Barlow.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And takes low for ball one.
1 ball.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Slow roller up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boone. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
So last chance for the Mariners. And now for Seattle, Jared Kelman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Bounce to the right side. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.